All right, we back. Episode 2. Gave y'all a little break, figuring out the cadence. But the cast is all here. The guys are all here. We're going to jump into it. We got a bunch of topics for you guys today. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the feedback off of episode 1. I go by the name of Cloud9Shizzy.
I'm Prophet Mr. 215. Poppy Store shit, man.
I'm Fire. Fyre.
Yeah, you already know it's God Body, Third Eye Rail Ruger.
It's known, Mr. Wade, for the babes and the skills that pay. You hear me?
All right, where we want to start? Do we start with Prophet, who got a lot of hate from the clips in the previous the backlash?
Oh man, I stand on what I said, man. I don't think I said anything wrong. I was more so just kind of focused on the entitled rappers. The ones that think they better than everybody, but they sitting on the couch most of the time. No. You know what I mean?
We all in agreement.
I'm a rapper myself, so I wouldn't even say. You know what I mean? Like I would. I think it. Yeah, context is everything. You know what I mean?
I got a question for y'all. Why is it that the young and the older generation cannot bond? Like, they're like really disconnected? Do y'all have a reason?
I think morals. I think morals got way different than how it used to be. Like a lot of things ain't how it, like when we came up in the era where things switched from like the 80s, like we was the first internet kids and everything like that. Like now, like the rules is not the same. Like even like, what's a rule that I think about when they used to be like, don't bust no trap off no phones, right? Now everybody bust traps off their phone. They got their phone popping. Like, I mean, it's certain rules that we used to hear that we don't hear no more. And that's what I think the disconnect is at. Like we don't, certain things, like it's a lot of telling, like the Rats is superstars now, and it's like it's a lot of things that we just disconnect at, and I think it just come down to morally things that we stand for, and what we willing to go for.
Me myself, I think that a lot of the older guys don't set good examples to follow.
I agree. And
I also believe that when you get a lot of guys, they got older, they started letting real life get in the way, and they wasn't really producing the music like they should. So the young guy, we remember we were young and eager, and we thought we was the best. That's all it is. They just think they the best. A little bit more aggression with it. They got a little more FU. You know what I mean? But when I was growing up, I looked up the older rappers that was, they was really inspiring to me, and it was like, yo, I got to get to that level. And then it was like they got their own style, their own sound, their own lingo. Is kind of, and it's a disconnect because a lot of kids that rap don't know rap history. Yeah. So they don't have nothing to look up to.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They don't they don't do no research. It's like I started rapping at an age where it's like I was doing the research before the, with the people that started before I even started rapping, because it's like I want to know what's going on. I need to know what's going on. So I feel like the disconnect come from older guys not setting good examples, and they're kind of following after the young guys. When we grew up, we was young guys aspiring to be like some of the older guys in our community. So
yeah, now the old heads calling the young boys old head. You heard that before? I seen that because because they got money.
I seen a lot.
So it's things is different now. But
yeah, I mean, if I was to throw opinion on that, I just feel like it's kind of like it brings me back to that record. Parents just don't understand. Right, like where the younger guys might look at us as like their parents, you know what I mean, and you don't necessarily always agree with your parent, like your parents say, yo, come back in the house at this time, do this, that, and the third, and the rebellious youngster, the young boy is going to have that rebellious spirit, you know what I mean,
yeah,
and going back to what he was saying about not knowing their history and choosing to be ignorant in a sense, you know what I mean? Choosing to be hard-headed.
Right.
Choosing to, I got to fall on my own in order to, go ahead.
I would just add to what you're saying. It's so crazy. My nephew, he's a rapper, and he's from my neighborhood, really, but up the block a little bit more, right? Yeah. And I was telling him where he's from which like 28th and Cecil B. Moore. I was like, yo, it was a guy named Jay Rocker running. He was like the best in this whole community. And he was like, no, I don't know him. And he's from the same exact block. But the gap in years made a distance where in our community it wasn't like that for us growing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like one of the hottest guys I ever heard come from the same block he come from, and they both artists, and he don't know the guy that come from, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He don't know what came before him. In his mind, he believe he the hottest thing that ever came from 28th and Cecil B. Morgan.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And in my mind, it's like, no, it was a guy before you that had, but that guy, he lives a regular life now, and then he does regular things now. He take care of his family. So it's like, it's my time to shine. So, you know, young people do a little history, and older people tap in and really guide the youngins, and I hope we'll see,
Yeah, I think it's weird to see that, like, people don't want to do the history when it was harder to do history back then because you had to get the tape from somebody to do the history, get the vinyl from. Now, like, you can stream anything, bro, like, and just see the classic albums. Even if you don't go back to everything, like, it's a few classic albums you should probably touch on just to understand the music. But, you know, yeah.
So y'all feel not knowing your history is that should be important. If you're in the music business, you should know some of your history.
Know your history, but I do want to add one thing to it. When we get older, you be like, damn, my pop was right. Or my mom was right.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So don't just, you know what I mean? Like what Fire was saying, we set bad examples. But sometimes these little niggas don't listen. Yeah. They just hard-headed.
Yeah.
And we were hard-headed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had to go through a lot of things ourselves before we fully understood. Like, damn, so sometimes understand, you know what I mean? They got to get cracked in the head sometimes to understand what's going on with life. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? And how you really got to conduct yourself in music and business and everything like that. So I think we do have to do a better job of leading them. But they got to be receptive too. We was receptive to our old heads.
Yeah, I agree too. I was going to say on the flip side of that, I do think that there is a lot of young boys doing the history. I mean, there's a lot of remix to records, right? Like people are doing remix to the old records and whatnot, and they making their own trap twist to them and whatnot. Like, you know, somebody just did a Mini Men trap twist for 50 Cent's joint, and I know that's not history, but that's
enough though at this point.
Yeah,
early 2000s.
And I don't want to, because I don't like bundling people and communities all in one bundle. There is a lot of young boys doing, you know, that know their history.
I actually just went to a poetry jam, and it was a 17-year-old girl there. She rapped a whole Wu-Tang song all the way through, everyone.
Fire.
So, you know what I mean? I was highly impressed with that. I was like, wow. Yeah. It gave me hope.
Yeah, that's hip-hop for real.
That's hip-hop for real.
Yeah.
Exactly. I agree with you, Earl.
Do we got to touch on Jay-Z at Yankee Stadium?
Hold on, before you get in that, do you think the youth can learn from the older artists and the older artists can learn from the younger artists? Because we were talking about the disconnect. Do you feel like, because I feel like older artists tend to downplay the younger artists, say their music's not good enough, and the younger people always try to say the older artist is washed up. But do you think they can ever be a common ground where both of them come together and they can learn from each other? Like for me, instance, I think a lot of older people had a great hustle. You know what I'm saying? With doing things. I think the younger generation, what we can learn from the younger generation is they all that when it comes to the internet. You know what I'm saying? So do y'all feel we can ever be a common ground? Like, shout out Mike Knox, because whether you like him, don't like him, or whatever, I feel like he's doing something to kind of bridge that gap where he's got the older artists with the younger artists. And I think people should look at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head, though. Like, you know, the hustle of the older generation versus the internet savvy of the new generation. That's that happy medium where they could meet in the middle. And you could teach an old dog new tricks. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like we was talking off camera, Fire was like, I'm learning, you know, y'all mind if I take a little video real quick? Because I'm learning how to, like, you know, get the behind the scenes and shit. And, like, and that's his version of adapting to this new generation. You know what I mean?
It's hard for me to pull out a camera when I'm out truly enjoying myself.
Yeah.
You know, I just had a show this past week, and I ain't pulled a camera out once, but I appreciate the people that did pull the cameras out.
Yeah.
So we go back a little bit. Let's go back to whole Yankee Stadium. Couple weeks ago, 3 nights, 3 shows. Did Hov just solidify himself as like the GOAT? Like, is the conversation over?
He been solidified.
All right.
You know, if you ask me, I think
I mean, some people say it's debatable. Some people at this table say it's debatable.
Can there be more than one GOAT?
No, my eyes definitely went that way.
Can there be more than one GOAT though? Like, you know what I mean?
I think so.
Like, he's one of the
I think
GOATs.
it's fair. I think it's fair.
I mean, he just sold out a whole stadium. You know
I just
what I'm
think
saying? Like,
3 nights, 3 different shows, that many songs, that many different eras. from a performance perspective, it's just impressive.
Yeah.
It could be a pantheon, like a Mount Rushmore.
For sure.
But GOAT, I mean, greatest of all time. So we can't say who the best no more.
How do you say
We
that?
gotta. I know
So
it's
many
different,
artists.
but it stack up. It
But
stack up.
At the end of the day, I believe anything is comparable. So it's like, like Jay-Z is my GOAT. He really is.
Yeah.
But the reason why is because he take you through the times of his life. So it's like
Exactly.
he never stay in one spot. Like growing up, I would fight my friends because I
Rap
thought
they like.
Jadakiss was the best rapper in the world. But then it was a point where I'm like, yo, Jadakiss got a little lazy. He's still amazing because that's just who he is. Yeah. But it was a time where it was like he was doing a bunch of features and he was lazy. Whereas though Jay-Z might not drop for a few years, but when he drop, he's going to put out a masterpiece and he's going to show you the growth of his life. So it's like with me, more than just Jay-Z with bars, because it's like I don't always listen to Jay-Z. I listen to other people when I want to hear certain vibes. But it's like he definitely the GOAT because every time he always introduced something new. Every time he drop an album.
I agree.
He actually made rap grown. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he made
100%.
rap
He
grown.
take
know
you
what I'm
through the
saying?
life.
My wife in the kitchen feeding the kids liquid gold. Like that's
See,
not
exactly.
reasonable doubt, Hov.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's like okay. I made my
Wife
money
in the
Basquiat
crib,
paintings
feeding
and
kids
shit. You
liquid
know.
gold. We on a whole different mode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A whole
I
different
feel
mode.
that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So no
Yeah.
doubt.
I think
What do you think, no?
Well, Shiz is like,
He know I'm fucking with Hov, but he know I'm a Nas fan, so he taking a
No,
little
who the
shot.
GOAT?
The GOAT?
That's the
I
question.
mean, overall, you can't say Hov is the GOAT because what he has accomplished. Like, I feel like he accomplished more than
overall.
any artist overall. Like, he's the Jordan of, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Nas
But-
not casino.
but you
My
know,
man
it's-
is Nas. Like,
But even though I think Jay-Z the GOAT, Beanie Siegel inspired me more. See what I'm saying? So it's like with rap, it's really weird because like Jay-Z the best, but when Beanie Siegel came out, it was one of them things where it was an aha moment, like, oh, the corny rappers got to get out of here. Yeah. No, like I knew it instantly, and I was walking to high school, and I was like, oh, the corny, because the pressure he put on the game, it was like, if you can't really rap, you're gonna have to fall back right now. So Beans actually inspired me more because he was real to me because he was from Philly. Yeah. So it was like, yeah, Jay-Z is my GOAT, but Bean was much more inspirational to me.
And you know
what
what I
I'm
think
saying?
that is though, because you come from where he come from too. Like
Big facts.
kind of like for me, I'm a little younger than you. Meek was that bull for me, right? Where it's like
Exactly.
Where it's like okay, I actually can see him on the block.
Yeah.
and like you know,
it's like who write the soundtrack to your life during that period is probably who you connect with the most. Because
Yeah.
Great way
last
to
week we
put it.
talked
Great
about
way to put
that
our,
was hard.
our Mount Rushmore and Siegel on my Mount Rushmore. It's just
Yeah, for
No
sure.
doubt.
it's just easy.
Super fire. See,
yes, Ice Spice is his real favorite rapper. Then.
Why?
Oh man.
What?
Oh man.
Oh, why I get that? What I do?
Astray.
Yeah, no, Nas is man. I got, you know what I mean? Queensbridge. My bad, Queensbridge.
Definitely.
Nah.
Keeping it Jay-Z, keeping it New York. Did everybody hear the 38 Spesh and Kiss back and forth, 38's response record?
I don't like it right now because when I dig when it was rap, it was cool.
Right.
But now, what the internet niggas talking about, they got paperwork on him, and then New York talking about they talking about they got paperwork on Fat Joe, and then they talking about they got paperwork on 38 Spesh. So I don't know what's going on. It's turning into something else. Rochester, it's all the gangsters is talking. Niggas that don't even rap no more is talking, and then on Instagram bringing up paperwork.
Well,
and
it's tough
it's
to
not about
even-
rap no more.
it's
Keep
tough
it
to-
rap. When it was rap, it was fun.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Most of the time, nobody never kept it rap. It's something that we scream, but whoever kept it rap in the battle, it always got super personal and got ugly. Even in things where it was like friends got killed in certain neighborhoods, even when the famous person didn't die.
Absolutely.
So it's like what we say, but it's like, when was rap ever clean? It was never clean.
I
People
think
always
those
played
was
it
real
dirty.
beefs though.
I mean,
Like,
now
them
we can go back
beefs
to
with-
Kumo D versus them oldies. Now that's different, but rap has always been dirty, especially since like 50 came in the
I
game.
feel you.
Well,
I can't.
Yeah, no, it's not.
We thought this one wouldn't go that way because I thought this one would be just bars as it's an older crowd, and this one you're like,
and
this
it
the
was
old heads.
fun. It was like, oh,
But you say old heads, right? But old heads that are previous street guys, people
Yeah.
that when you get a certain tingle in your body and you feel like somebody playing with your man, and your man is Jadakiss, or you feel like if I stand up for 38 Spesh, he'll have me with him on tour. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Like people are looking for spots in people's life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, people ain't paved in their own way.
I want to be honest. I feel like hip hop is one of the emotional, like the most emotional people in the entertainment world, right? Where it's like the ego kind of runs hip hop in a sense. Where like,
100%.
you know, especially now where internet, where you can get on an interview, do a podcast, and outside of rap, I could just talk shit to the camera and whatnot, and say I got paperwork and whatnot. And in a world where they say good publicity, bad publicity is still good publicity. You know what I'm
just hit me
saying?
with something crazy.
Like
in
people
my
are
head.
gonna run with that. Like
Keep it a beam, bro. As long as I've been messing with the music, the most emotional, sensitive niggas I ever dealt with was frappers, dog. They
That's
the
what
most,
I was about
they
to
the
say.
most gangster niggas in the booth.
Yeah.
They been through everything. You can't tell them
Emotion a part
nothing.
of poetry.
They been the hardest niggas in the block. But they be like, yo, you hear him? I think he's talking about me. He said this. I think he's talking about
that
me.
part,
Yep.
yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, sensitive, dog. Like,
Yeah, I agree, man. Like, you know, and just going through my own poppy store situation, like, and I've seen it. You know, I've had artists drop videos on me talking about "fuck you, Prophet," all this shit. You know what I mean? And like, you know, I've always prided myself on just being professional and just acting accordingly and let it speak through my raps in a sense. You know what I mean? But I don't like it. You know what I mean? Anybody could just say, I got paperwork on known. I got paperwork on known. I promise it's real. I got paperwork on known, man. You know what I'm saying? And like the internet is gonna run with it, you know. The internet gonna do what the internet gonna do.
Yeah, and that was added at you. Paperwork.
Paperwork coming soon. I'm dropping that paperwork tomorrow.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
hell yeah. Do y'all think engineers should keep it real with artists when they're recording them?
Yes. But I understand making your money because it's a job at times. But yes, you got to say, like, this not it. I mean, your homies got to tell you that too. This not the one.
I'm going to say, sorry to cut your wisdom, I'm going to say I disagree. Because know why? I think an engineer's job is to make money. Now, if you're a producer,
They paying for
if
a
you're a
service.
producer, see, the thing about it is I think people, we know it's a fine line between both of them, right? But a lot of people are labeled producers and ain't nothing but an engineer. Some people not even an engineer. They need you right over their shoulder, pinpoint in every single thing. So an engineer, I wouldn't expect. So it's not to actually say I take the opposite side. I would say I wouldn't expect it of an engineer. Okay. I would expect it of a producer. Like I remember when the producer had to get me right in a song, and I remember feeling some type of way about it. I was like 19 at the time. And I was like, and he was like, no, you need to be more like this in this space. He created the beat. He knew what he heard. And I was fighting against it. But I came around before I left and I did what he told me. Because he was a producer, he knew how to guide me through
That's
the
when
song.
the producer care.
But I think that's why he said an engineer. I think an engineer, you see an engineer, you know, they just kind of like, they pussyfoot through your stuff. They don't really put nothing into it.
It's like a mechanic, you know. He's like, I'm here to fix your car.
Yeah. So how about that?
I'm not here to judge what kind of car you got.
Yeah.
I think
I'm here to fix the
record
thing
people
you told me,
different,
even though I see it's a bunch of other issues.
and then people
You
they
a
don't.
bad rapper. You know, you don't really got a flow or nothing. But hey, you want me to push this button and record you? Hey, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So it might be your homies then, your close circle that come to the
I would
studio
say
with
that.
you.
Or the producer.
Or the producer. But most people not producers, they just make beats.
Exactly. Or just
And then look at that. How about that?
Yeah.
And that's something different. You got your producer, your engineer, your beat maker.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
It's titles for this.
So for me,
For sure.
I really don't say much. Like, cause my like what Fire was saying, my thing is just to make your record sound good. You know what I mean? Like that's what you paying me for, the service to,
Right.
you know. And then you might have some artists that come like, damn, bro, you don't give me no advice. You don't give me that. I would, depending on the artist, but I'm gonna be straight up. Like I was in a studio years ago, and this how deep it get, cause artists could take it offensive too. Like you could help an artist and he be like, he think he better than anybody. I ain't recording with him because he this, he that, he critiquing. But I have been in the studio where artists felt some type of way with their homie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Critiquing them. They felt like their homie playing. I seen a situation where the nigga ended up killing the nigga that on some real shit because he felt so offended of it. Like he was
By
trying to
feedback?
play him. Yeah, the feedback. He felt like he was trying to play him in front of everybody. He end up, you know what I mean, offing his man. You know what I'm saying? Over some.
yeah.
All right, now let me ask you this question as the engineer. Do you be nodding your head like that should be hard? Pause. Do you be in there with
No, if
Like, you
I like,
feeling it?
if I like I had an artist I was recording and I basically like I was just sitting there vibing, recording him, and he was like, "Damn, bro, you don't feel my shit. Why you don't be shaking your head with my shit?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't feel it. Like everybody's not gonna feel everything. Maybe somebody else gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
right.
so
It's
certain
not for
niggas
me.
get
But
offended.
shit,
That's-
what you? I'm
that's
sorry,
okay.
go real. My bad.
All right, look. One thing about engineers, I can tell you, like working with Known, when Known records you and he like what you say, he go in on your joint.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh, you get a better mix?
Yeah, you get a better.
mix?
Like, hold on. He be like, no,
I
wait, you
agree.
said this
I
right
agree.
here.
I
He
agree.
be like,
I
no,
agree.
go
I
back,
agree.
like right here. That sound a little, yeah. I mean, like he start going in
He
on your
telling the
joint,
truth.
like
He telling
so
the
you
truth.
can tell when they messing with you or not. But most rappers is whack. Like I done had conversations and he like, bro, I've been in here with this nigga. Just like, oh my god, like,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean. But you gotta hear it, and then.
I would never shoot an artist down though. See, I don't break nobody's dreams because I seen artists come in that wasn't good
And get better.
that get better.
Yeah.
So your consistency can get you there. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shoot nobody's
true.
dream
That's
down.
so
I'm gonna
true.
support them. You know what I'm saying?
Just to kind of piggyback
Very
off of
true.
that, I know that not every artist that comes to the Poppy store is fire, right? But I know it's up to me to film them, make them look good, add some captions, and then like in the caption, I always try to find something that I like.
Okay, got you.
Like, all right, if he's trash, it's not my
Yeah,
job to say he's trash. But in the caption, you'll see me write, oh man, he's got confidence, charisma, and that's more than the guy sitting on the couch at home not doing
How about
nothing.
that?
You know
How
what I'm
about that?
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
We'll take that.
and the dude that's spending money on the engineer, like, it take a lot to even come in the studio and rap in front of a stranger or
right,
somebody. And
right.
he's gonna edit my shit.
Well, because Erykah Badu said it. She said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. That was like a hard line that she said in the song Tyrone.
Yeah.
Yo, because a lot of people sensitive and ain't nobody willing to admit they sensitive, but they gonna show it in all the characteristics when they dealing with you with their music. Like you said, can you get that back to me this time? Why this ain't dropped yet? They see another Poppy Store joint drop and they like, well, damn, I just did a joint with
waiting
you.
on mine.
They don't even know that one is a month older than there.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? So I can only imagine what you deal with because I've been in those situations. But yeah, it get like that. Though. It gets like that.
Where do we rank Rick Ross' catalog?
Compared to what?
I mean, his body of music. He got 8 albums. Where's
Damn,
it?
Ross got 8 albums.
mean,
he been
it's-
around.
it's
a
somewhere
long
around
time.
there. It's
No,
probably-
but I'm
yeah.
saying like,
I'm gonna stay quiet.
all right. So listen, to what I'm gonna say about.
No, I need your
Ross.
opinion if you're going to stay quiet.
I like that too.
That's the clip, fire. That's the clip.
Look, Ross can rap, yo,
Kenny, you
and
gotta
Ross
prove it to me. I'm from
talk
Philly. You gotta prove that to me.
ball shit.
You gotta prove that to me.
Well, hold
If
on.
Ross can rap, you need to tell me some bars right now. Bars.
And you know what's
I ain't talking
crazy?
about bars. I ain't talking about what
Off
you
the
feel.
top of my
I ain't talking
head,
about off the moon
I
to the
can't-
sky, take you with me.
No,
the world,
I
the
ain't
world's
talking
your
about
own
that.
never
I
color.
ain't- no, I
tell
ain't
me
even
something
gonna
he
hold
say.
you.
Ross is
Ross
hard.
can rap.
I can't
Ross,
quote
tell me.
nothing
Well, tell
right
me.
now.
Well, quote it. Go, no, take a minute. No,
I can't
no,
quote nothing.
don't
I
worry
don't even
about it.
wanna
Don't worry
think
about
about
it.
it.
Go Google it then. I'm telling you, Ross can't rap.
No, Ross
I'm a
got
rapper. I know.
records,
Tell me the
bro.
bars then.
He got
Tell me the
records, bro.
bars. I
And
know
he
he got
got
records. He do. He have amazing records.
He got
I said, tell me the
sound.
bars. I'm from Philly. It's hard for me to accept when people can say people can rap.
You don't have to be. Okay.
I know. I understand what you're saying. I'm just telling
Wordplay.
you.
He has impeccable wordplay. Ross has impeccable
wordplay.
wordplay.
When you
Yes.
said somebody can rap, you start rapping their bars in the barbershop.
No.
So what I'm
you
saying is, if
right.
you telling me Ross can
He
rap,
not my
spit his
favorite
bars.
rapper
Now you
like
ask
that.
me about any of my. I'm
We
so
brought
sorry.
Ross
I'm
up
sorry.
as
See,
a
that's why I
concept.
said I'm
He
gonna stay
not
quiet. I
my
apologize.
favorite rapper.
I'm staying
Like I
quiet.
can bring
I'm
up
staying-
this
let me
all
get
this
quiet.
stuff.
Said they have a pay.
Let me get
Like,
quiet.
All right,
you know what I
let's
mean?
go
That's
around.
the reason you brought it up, though. I want to hear
No,
what you.
Ross is
I'll give it-
fire though, and
Yeah.
it's rappers you can name that you probably like more that Ross better than.
If I name a rapper that I like, I'll just say they bars. I won't even talk about. See, I'm from Philly. I'm from an era where when
We
you
all from
rap,
Philly.
No, I know for sure. I'm not, but I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the audience. I'm
Okay.
not making it direct.
Known
I'm
from
talking
Queens, though.
Yeah,
Known from Queens.
to me
Oh, yeah, I
talking,
forgot.
me talking to the audience. I would just tell the people it's hard for me to say. I come from a family of singers. It's hard for me to say average people can sing. I come from a city where people really, really rap. Even if they can't make songs, they are talking, they make metaphors and punchlines and say things in ways where it's like the creativity is so high, I just can't listen to nobody like Ross. I don't, that's why I'm saying quote him for me, because I don't know what he say. If like I could quote my favorite rappers. I can't
All right,
really-
let's go. We got Fire's opinion. Let's get everybody else's
Yeah, for
opinion.
sure. Let's go.
And the body of work though, because bars is one thing. Body of work, classic albums, very
he got all that. He
very
got all that.
solid
He got all
albums.
that.
Think of
He
the
got all-
classic
yeah.
album.
He got all that.
Ross got a nice body of work.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
I
I'm
think
not
he
gonna sit
deserved
there-
where he at.
I'm not gonna sit there and say I've listened to a Ross album front to back, right? Like when I was
Okay.
when I told y'all last episode when I was in Afghanistan, I listened to J. Cole's Born Sinner like front to back.
Yeah, that's
you know
my
what
shit.
I'm saying? Like it got me through the desert, but. Ross, he got them Jones, you know what I mean? Like he got them songs. Okay,
He do though.
yeah, turn that
I ain't
up, you
denying
know.
that. Ross got amazing
But
songs, albums.
I'm not gonna say I listened to a whole catalog of Ross though, to be honest.
But if we compare it to another rapper, if you look at his body of work, it's better than a lot of rappers.
It's
I'm
better
just
than
saying.
it's better than most rappers. Probably.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Some-
my only point. I think it's an underrated
some of
catalog.
our favorite rappers probably only got 1 or 2 great
Right.
albums. 2 might be
Right.
stretching it.
I think he might
Yeah.
have 3.
And one thing
And
I
when he
will
done,
give
good
the
albums.
people he put together and
That's
all that.
what I was about to say.
Sure.
Most of our rappers get on. It's few
a
that
2-year
can
run.
put their team on, but
Well,
he put on Wale.
yeah.
He put on
Well, he
Meek.
put on Wale,
he
but yeah, I know
grabbed.
what you
No, what I'm saying Wale had his big. He made his most money under Ross.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Meek. It was hard for him to do that. Like, so he brought other artists to the game. I think that's
No.
a thing to be said.
Now, this is the other point. To your point, Rel. You know how big you got to be as an artist to get 2 other artists to pop?
Exactly. Very true.
And not be a
Yeah,
hater,
absolutely.
and hold them back, and be afraid
At
that they'll
that
get
point-
bigger than you.
As him being a dope rapper, like
No,
But I'm saying that come with his catalog.
But
though.
his catalog gave him
His
the leverage to do
catalog-
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think
Coming
we're-
off of like BMF, that run he
Yeah.
was on off the mixtapes, the Alfred Anastasias, that run
Ross is very
allowed him to
relevant
do that.
in
I,
hip
no,
hop.
I agree, and y'all ain't say nothing wrong. I think my interference came because I did have plans to stay quiet. Catalog amazing, songs amazing. What
You
he
just don't got
did,
the
amazing.
bars.
Well, when he was describing, he said great rapper. It was just the rapper in me that made me say, "Oh, for real? Well, let me hear great rap."
yeah. I
That
started-
was it.
got it.
But catalog,
I started
yes,
my conversation
agree.
with catalog.
You did know you did.
Yeah.
It was when he said so. It was
Yes,
my
the
fault
great
that
rapper.
I interfered
Yeah,
because
it's
I'm just
all
like,
right.
I don't see great rappers,
Yeah,
so I just
absolutely.
interfere more or less from that point.
Well, I low key got confused too when you said catalog. I'm thinking his raps. You know,
Got it. I was talking about body work
His
albums.
body of
'Cause
work
I think
is
he got
amazing.
3.
Yeah, his body of work
But
is
that's his
amazing.
rap.
One
His
classic,
body
3.
work is
Yeah,
his
one
rap.
classic, probably 3
Yeah,
good
but I
albums.
mean, he might
We
bring
push
very
the
good.
line in a lot of situations. It's kind of like when people say now being gangster is taking care of your family. We push the line. Your catalog is your catalog. Your raps is your raps. Your raps is your raps. Like we know we've been in the studio with guys and you out and people nervous when you come and dominate the room. Like raps is your raps. No matter how
I
much money
agree
you got,
with
when a
that,
rapper
though.
coming in the
Being
room with
gangster
you
is
and they
taking
out
care
rap
of
you,
your family.
your Bentley outside don't mean nothing. The diamonds on you, you know, it's like it's still everybody's art and craft.
And
It's
then I
still,
agree, like
yeah.
he might have like a dope hook. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And hooks is real catchy. You might not care about the verse.
Sound, all that.
Sound,
Tonality.
yeah.
Yo, I'm a hip hop junkie. Like, no. Sound, tonality, flow, cadence, believability. Like, he has
He possessed all those. Yeah, he got all the qualities.
It's just once you say
And
certain
look,
things, I'll say.
and
one.
he outlasted the you know what I mean, Prof. He outlasted the CO. You know what I mean? Drunk.
outrap.
Which was hard. Yo, which was hard. No, right,
No,
Another strain.
And then he like,
that was hard.
But
Yeah, that's back when you couldn't overcome nothing.
he
That was in the early
fucking
2000s.
overcame
Yeah.
that with
How about
bars.
that?
It was his
Yeah.
skill.
Yeah, true.
That
true.
got people
It was his skill
over.
that got him there.
I think
Facts.
overcame that shit
That
with
was
the
hard.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen.
Prof.
Oh, right. No, with the bars.
I embrace it to
Yeah,
this day.
no.
I was a corrections officer for 4 years, an SCI grader for
Yeah.
I was just
Exactly.
One
That
of
was the
the-
only difference that Ross didn't embrace it, but he still
That's a fact.
overcame that. Though.
Yeah.
It's like it's not
And
everybody's
that's
journey
hard.
different.
Look.
yeah. Graterford is
I
one of the
stand
hardest
with-
jails in the United States of America. Bro. It's the 4th oldest jail in the United States of America. It closed down and I left. All right.
But and at the end of the day, it's 50. 50 is just looking for any weak point in your arsenal to attack you on.
and he knows the internet will take it and
Yeah,
run with it. So
exactly.
yeah.
How did he because he won the back and forth with 50 with music. He won the back and forth with 50 with music.
Well, 50 stopped. Well, I'm not gonna say he
No,
stopped
50
making.
You
had
music.
stopped
a whole
for a reason.
campaign.
Well, he became Tyler Perry of hip hop, kind of in a
Oh,
sense,
no, this
right?
is
Not
way
then, though.
before
Not then.
Way, but 50 was ending niggas' careers.
Yeah.
Ross lasted. That's something to say.
Listen, 50 lost every war he was in outside of Ja. Kiss,
Checkmate.
Ross.
Yeah, he lost.
He
definitely
backed down
lost a
off
lot.
of Joe and them.
Fabulous.
The
Cameron.
game wouldn't stop coming at him. 50 went through memes and stuff now. That's
Yeah,
what 50
absolutely.
Do.
Yeah,
Like,
You
that's
know
what I'm
what?
saying.
I think it goes back to what we were saying earlier. Like people, the consumer and all of that. Like we live in moments. You know what I'm saying? When 50 started making other moves, you know, you got to embrace. Like, okay, I lost the checkmate battle with Jadakiss. I lost this battle with.
So 50 just found somebody he could punch on.
Well, he always
and
looking
then
for
blew
somebody.
up.
That's,
Yeah, but he's not necessarily punching on Rick
Yeah.
Ross. You just said Rick Ross overcame it. So
Yeah,
it's
Ja.
like-
I know,
It was
but
Ja.
it
Oh,
was.
Ja,
Still
Ja. People are gonna stop disrespecting Ja, man. His catalog,
solid catalog.
His catalog is probably the
Amazing.
most.
Solid
Amazing.
catalog.
Oh my god.
His catalog worth more than 50's. Music wise, now 50
Probably.
tour. I'm talking about song wise. Like,
Probably.
dude, Ja Rule price sold. Did he sell more records?
I don't know.
Than 50 Cent?
I can't speak on it. 'cause
But
don't
I
know.
think he
they
probably
both
got more
diamond
number
artists.
one hits. I don't know how we can equivalent number one hits to money, because 50 probably sold more albums, but Ja definitely got
Yeah, impact.
more hits.
Yeah.
Number one
Impact.
joints that had the
Yeah,
streets crazy, like
sure.
with women, but
All right.
52. But Ja
Tough
had
question. Why is it so hard to make it out of the city?
This city.
Philly.
I don't think it's that hard.
Ponder.
For what, an artist?
Yeah.
Why is it so hard?
Traditional.
Bro, I don't think it's that
Because
hard.
most of the artists here already think they made it. That's how they act. They act like they made it. They act like
It's
they
all
did something already.
perception. I think it's
That's
all
a good
perception.
job.
Like if you allow your environment to dictate your future, bro, that's you making a decision and saying, "Oh, the niggas on the block ain't fucking with me. My cousin ain't fucking with me. My son." Bro, there's people in Cali that fuck with you, don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people in the UK that fuck with you, you don't even know it.
Right.
You so focused on the negativity around you, you can't see past it. Like I think that is a Philly thing too, though. We be so focused on the negativity.
Yeah.
That like you can't just see past your own greatness. Meek Mill is a perfect example, man. Like he grew up in an environment that was just like drugs, violence, hate, disrespect, and he just said fuck it. They all called him gay and all this crazy shit. You know what I mean? But he's still putting out dope music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You recorded a lot of artists, no? Why it's so hard to make it out the city? Or should I say the bitty?
The biddy.
I just think it's egos, people pride, insecurities. It's a lot of things. Like people have so many flaws. It's like we could go. You can't even be a good friend no more. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, forget the artistry. You can't even be a good friend of people and give people honest advice without them taking it so hard on themselves. So how can you expect a person to get about the city? Like me, for example, I always been a friend that if I'm gonna give somebody advice, it always has been to uplift somebody or do better. My man hit me last week, like, yo, I'm trying to get a studio set up. What should I get? I told him exactly the shit I got and the shit to be better to match me. When I was trying to develop a studio, people tell me what to get, but it wasn't better than they shit because they didn't want me to feel like I was competition. So it's certain things like that, and people just don't know how to take advice. Like I'm a type of person. I never met a friend. There's nobody that you could ever say that I came across that said no, steered me the wrong way or gave me the wrong advice or made them do something that was that'll fuck they mindset up. So I think if you can't be a friend of somebody, you can't help somebody elevate to get about the city because their egos and their pride and insecurity is gonna break them all down.
That's the crab in the barrel kind of mentality.
That's exactly what it is in Philly. It's I don't want to put that on us like that, but it's really like the crab in the barrel. It's like you gonna make it out. I'm holding on to you. I'm gonna make it out with you till you can, and instead of just.
Or you could involve people. You can involve people because you want to bring people along, and you involving somebody makes them feel entitled, like they're the reason why everything is. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? It's like
that is crazy.
I just brought you along so you can experience this. You know what I'm saying?
Like if you was the first crab out the barrel, and you pulled the next one up.
Right.
Nah, now all they doing once the crab get out the barrel, they jumping. Like, it ain't even that joint. Now everybody trying to hop over each other back instead of just, if we worked in the chain, we would be out of here. If we work together, so I think it's from a whole nother deeper level. Like, I ain't even, like, the Most High said we wouldn't be able to work together. So that's how deep I'm looking at it right now because covenant we broke. But besides that, it's ego. Everybody wanting to be the boss and had a way instead of everybody compromising. Yeah. Compromise. Come together. It's everybody gotta get something. You gotta put in your work and we all gotta work together. Right. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? From an equal joint. And then we good. But nobody wanna do that.
No, I agree. I think at the end of the day too, it's like people will come to Prophet, right, and be like, Prophet, why ain't you got Prophet Studios or Prophet Radio?
No, that's crazy.
And in my mind, I'm like, well, you work.
And it'll come from your family, your girl. You get like, why I say no on radio? Like, and you like, what?
But people will go to Walmart and get a job, at Walmart and wear a Walmart shirt and wear a Staples shirt
with the nut ass blue vest,
with whatever uniform it is. Like, why can't I wear a known shirt?
Right. Yeah.
Without feeling like known as he's my boss. Like, nah, like,
or he's sonning me, or some shit like that.
Yeah,
friends and shit.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. I think the biggest thing is we need less rappers, and like we need more managers. You need more producers. You need more people in the behind the scenes of the music, pushing people forward.
Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians.
Everybody can't be the star.
But it's hard. Like even like
Bro, Rich Paul is Rich Paul. Maverick Carter is Maverick Carter, and LeBron James is still LeBron James.
Find your lane.
Find your lane.
Like for me, I don't be wanting to deal with artists, and as much as you want to help them, I done experienced so much stuff. That's why people don't want to manage artists, because you always take the short end of the stick when you manage an artist. You help, you build them up, you believe in them when nobody believe in them. You take them to places, you invest in their shows, you doing all this stuff. Once you get them popping, all you gotta do is get them notoriety a little bit. People start knowing them now. You know what happens? Instead of people reaching out to you to arrange things, they start reaching out to the artist. The artist feel like, I don't need this nigga. Like I'm him. What you talking about? And then they start breaking off. They might use you for what they could use you for. They find a better opportunity. They cut you off, go to a better opportunity. And you know when they come back, when shit don't work out for them, they be like, yo, I was tripping.
That's why you got 360 them.
That's the opportunistic.
360s.
And
we ain't got 360, but that's like a girl.
And
they come back, you send it. No, this artist for the street. So now they get a street contract.
A lot of artists tell me, they be like, yo, would you manage me? But you didn't know, because I experienced this too much. Like, it's been the same cycle over and over. So it's,
but you know what I'm saying? On the flip side of that, though, is like, with you saying, nah, I'm not managing him. I'm not managing nothing. No, nothing. I've already been through the bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. You might skip an artist that really want to be loyal to you, you know what I'm saying? Really like listen to you and the perfect artist, you know, and you with that mentality saying, I'm not managing none of these. I just put all of them in a box, all of them.
And it's fucked because it's been artists
Being
that went
jaded,
that I had
jaded.
chances to work with that I'd be like, damn, like he went, you know what I'm saying? He was here first.
Yeah.
But it's just, you know, you try not to let people change you, but it's little things that happen to change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Fire.
No, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
What we got next, fellas?
What's our thoughts on AI in the music?
That's a good one.
You know what, Shiz? I like it when you're using it as a reference. All right, I don't have a singer. Like, I personally working on my album, right? People don't know you. Now you know I'm working on an album, right? I didn't have a singer. I didn't have a singer.
It's
right?
called I Hate Rappers.
It's called I Hate Rappers. Merch coming soon. You know what I mean?
Hey, no doubt. I'm with you. Look.
Don't do that, damn.
Yeah, but so
He almost ain't want to come today because he's like, yo, I took so much heat. I don't think I'm gonna come today. I need a break.
Nah, chill. But I'm not a great singer.
Okay.
I wrote a hook. I wrote a chorus that requires a singer.
And you wanted to hear it back.
I wanted to hear it back.
Okay.
So I sang myself to AI.
Yeah.
And AI sang back.
Yeah.
So on Pro Tools right now, is a track with AI singing my hook. Now, that's not going to be the final joint, but
it's a reference for the person you want
it's
to
a
come
reference
in.
for the person that I want to come
I'm
and
good
sing
with
it.
that. You collaborated with AI. I think I'm against AI creating the music.
Yeah, that's how you
Collaborating
use
with
it.
AI I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That's no different than
I'm
auto-tune.
not using AI for nothing, but that's just me being stern and just sticking to. I'm not using AI for nothing. But the way you just broke it down, though, that sound decent. Though I didn't even think.
Right.
But I could sing though, so
Yeah, nah,
you see what I'm saying?
I mean, I
Like,
could
will say
harmonize
about
but,
the
you know.
AI.
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't have thought to use it for that. But when you say
Yeah,
it like
right.
that, but to get words from it, nah,
Nah, not
I wouldn't
words.
feel
That's
like I
crazy.
wouldn't feel like an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
check it out.
wouldn't,
One
yeah.
thing I learned about the AI, right? Simple tasks. What you call it? Minute tasks that we have to do. Like, so when me and Noam was trying to do the podcast, we was looking at it, recording it, and having people come up here. It would take at least like 4 to 8 hours just to record the podcast, download the music. The audio, mix it, upload it into the program. Remember how long it used to take you to upload the joint in the program, yo?
Yeah,
like
before-
8 hours.
before
Like
AI
when we
came
was
out, we used to be all day.
all day.
Yeah.
It takes so long. You'd be like, damn, if I do a show, I gotta record. This whole 14-hour process
To get an
just
hour.
to get this. Now, bro, we gonna record this. It's gonna get uploaded, and it's gonna be done in an hour.
No, I was
bro.
talking about rap.
No,
Right,
so
I got you.
I'm just talking about the benefit of the AI. So like that's how I use the AI. Like he used it for the rap.
Right.
Like yeah, I mean, but I'm just looking at it as like the benefit.
using the same word as rap. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
You gotta watch. That's why you can't
Hey,
say
yo.
certain stuff, man.
Bro, chill.
No, he used it for the singing. He used it for the singing. No, that's what he
I
said.
wrote it. I'm saying
No,
that
facts.
I sang it
No.
to it.
And it's AI sung back.
That nigga be in a poppy store with AI raps. Yeah.
No, listen, man.
No, don't play with
Now
my
listen though,
play.
I have used AI for production. So how I look at AI is I don't play instruments. I might sample, I might cut and twist a sample up, whatever it is. But I look at the AI like, okay, I don't have access to a person that play the piano or guitar or something. That's my co-producer. I might need a guitar. Let me see how this sound. If you know what I'm saying? And that's probably what I use it. Or I might just take it and see what come out of it and then alter my own sample into it. So I think it's all how you use it. But there's a funny thing though, right? So I was online. This nigga I know forever. This is funny, right? This boy I know forever. Never was an artist, never nothing, right? So I seen him. He recently put up a video. He over here singing like lip singing and shit, right? Like my new single. And everybody writing under it like, damn, if I knew you was an artist, I would have hollered at you. I didn't know you had a skill to that third. I'm looking at this thing like, that shit AI. He not singing nothing, but he's living the life of an artist and he's not even an artist. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what, man? Like we can't. As much as I want to judge people, man, like people just want to be involved.
So true.
Yeah.
People just want to. I can't do it. So I'm gonna. Like people want to do stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like when it comes to if I let AI help me with my art, I'm shrinking my brain. That's just, and I mean that's actually the goal anyway. So people don't have to use their own brain. But I feel like I'm shrinking my brain. If I even get one assistance in any way, shape, or form with my music, I feel like I'd rather push my brain. I love the feeling of straining my brain for this is what I do. Like if I feel like I gotta be like, well, no, I am a little stuck right here. I don't know. I just can't imagine.
I mean, we could just throw a curveball out there. We could say that about our cell phones, smartphones. There used to be times where we can memorize 10, 12 numbers off the bat.
Wow, great example.
And now we can't.
Right, exactly.
A
Use
calculator,
a calculator.
Exactly.
maps. Remember, niggas used to pull maps out, go play. Like now, it's like we can't do nothing without looking at our phone.
you ain't
So
never
we
lied.
could.
Yeah.
That shit shrunk our brain. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. So might as well finish shrinking it, right?
Yeah, keep
We
shrinking.
we gotta use the AI, not let it use us. We gotta make it beneficial to us.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
Because if you don't
allowing it
adapt, you get
to
lost.
Absolutely.
Make the
Yeah.
hook for you.
You could be
or
as stubborn as you want. You get left
allowing
behind.
it to process the program for us at a faster pace than we would humanly be able to do.
Yeah.
Efficiency.
That's efficiency. That's the benefit of the AI, to where we can use it to help
Right,
us
right.
enhance what we already doing.
So do you
Right.
think is the answer?
Nah, that's AI, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Island Iris.
Yeah, that's a metaphor. It's the answer.
Nah, it's not.
No, it's so when
It's
it come to
not
my
answer.
pen, I'm dying on that cross with you. I never use nothing like that.
I
Truth be told,
can't,
I think
yeah.
AI is just another tool in the toolbox. It's not.
Exactly.
It shouldn't
Not
replace.
the end all
But
be
we
all.
It
need
shouldn't
to
replace
keep-
the
we need to
mechanic.
keep
Right? We
it
talking
that.
about a car, fixing
Yeah.
a car. It's a tool. It's a hammer, but it's not the mechanic.
Yeah,
you
very
know what
true.
I'm saying? So like,
Keeping it on the artist. Since all y'all all do music.
He ain't want to call us artists. Hey, no, I want you though.
no,
No,
since-
I like that. I like that.
Since all y'all do music, what has been y'all biggest hurdle as artists? Like, what's been y'all biggest hurdle? Because I don't want it to seem like we just giving criticism to everybody else.
Right.
What's, as y'all are creators as well, what's been y'all biggest hurdle?
I'm sorry. No, start from.
Life.
well, I was gonna say something in a sense.
No,
I'm gonna say
listen.
like finding every excuse not to get in front of the mic. Right, like y'all know I'm in college. I know I do poppy store filming. I'm like a filmmaker now. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm about to be a firefighter. All this shit. Even though at like 2 a.m, I'll be up in bed. I know I can go in the basement and make a rough draft before I come here. You know what I
Right.
mean? I know I could. So my biggest hurdle was not using my time wisely to actually finish a record.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
What you got, Fire?
I'm my biggest hurdle. Yeah.
What is it though? Is it self-doubt? Is it?
No, it's yeah, it's like Rose said, it's life.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? But that's I mean, for a man, life is only actually about making decisions. So that's why I said I'm my biggest
And it's
hurdle,
everybody's
because
excuse.
when you so when you come to that, is it that is you gonna choose life or is you gonna choose screw everything. Because like I could look at something me and Known talked about. It's like when people think you selfish, it's like when I think about when people say you selfish, it's like they just never really live for themselves. Because you should be
Should
selfish.
be selfish, absolutely.
You know what I mean? You shouldn't be so self-absorbed. You shouldn't be so self-centered at times, but you should be selfish. And like you hear it most from people that never live for themselves. They always live. They biggest moments came from maybe doing for people or things they did with people or living to pay bills for their girl or living for their children. But it's like, what are you? Who are you?
Everybody
When your job
myself.
is going, your income is
I
going.
am not
Who
on
are
that
you?
no more.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah,
I
Go
come
ahead, Rob.
first. No, so this about to be some real shit.
Clip him up.
Yeah. So like the way I was raised, like the way my grandma raised me, like I'm the oldest like grandson. Like she always told me to take care of everybody. You dig what I'm saying? I always had to be the one because I could go to the store, I could run, I could do this, I can get everything. I made sure we all cool, like, you know what I mean? So it got me into a point to where I'm just taking care of everybody and not even taking care of myself. So, look, it took me like 33 years to like understand this because it's like, it's so righteous. Like my idea of putting everybody before me was so righteous that I thought that was just what to do. But in reality, me being able to help people, I can't really help nobody until I help myself.
It's a fact.
Until I put myself in a
real shit.
position
That's a fact.
to where, you know, I'm good, then I can help everybody. I can take care of everybody. And then once I did that, I'm in a way better position than I ever was just trying to help everybody. Now it's like I'm in a position now to where it's like, I can really do it. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like,
They say when a plane's going down and that shit come out, you're supposed to
Put your own mask on first.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
In
Like,
order to
you
put
know
some
what
out.
I mean?
I
It
feel
is
that
like
way
that.
even like editing footage for the Poppy store, right? And I know I keep bringing it up. It's like whatever, but
No, it's
that's
what you do. You
that's
should
what I
keep
do.
bringing it
Yeah.
up. Yeah, you should keep bringing it up.
Well, the thing is like I'll spend 6 hours every night editing other people's verses.
Yeah.
And by the time I'm done, I'm like, man, I still got my album I'm working on, right? But
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm tired of this fucking laptop. And I'll just shut it down and I won't even work on a song. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think you can get back to you.
Because just like you said, I'm helping these other
Everybody,
artists.
but you can carry the weight. It's like I ain't
Yeah.
this nigga worry about this,
But the
man.
thing
I
is-
ain't worried about that. I can take that.
Yeah.
Let me make sure we right though.
So, Prof, why don't you do this? And this is just something that they say in the corporate world. It's like, yo, just put an hour on the calendar for you when you get to that time. So if it's 8 o'clock, the hour for you, this hour I pivot from what I'm doing
It's tough. I
to
like
work
that.
on me.
I really like that, but also, like he said, it's embedded in me. I volunteered to become a soldier.
Sure.
To selfless service is actually like selfless service.
You know, but the
is-
best way to be the soldier is a great leader is a part of being a soldier.
No, I get that. I think I was a better soldier than I was.
No, and
than
sometimes
anything
it's
else.
like that. And I don't want to
Yeah.
get people. Sometimes people get mad at being a great soldier. Being a great soldier
No, you need them.
is super. We got super
Yeah.
soldiers. Like everybody can't
So true.
set the board, but a soldier can affect the whole war.
Yeah.
You could be at the right place at the right time. You slit Hitler throat. I caught Hitler by my bang. I was hiding out in the mud seating. Slit his throat, and you just a soldier.
It's embedded in my DNA to help before I help myself. I like it is what it is. Like
Sure.
you know, I battle giving myself that hour that you're talking
Sure.
about because I know that
Value the soldier.
such and such needs that.
The name
like-
of value the soldier.
What if you was to change that thought and say, I actually got to give myself that hour?
That's-
because it ain't enough that you could do for people to ever make them happy. I mean, and that ain't because I said so. It's because I'm pretty sure your life shows it. Yo, it ain't enough you can ever do. And the crazy thing is actually the people you do for the most, those are the ones you actually can't do enough for.
This
Yo,
the-
literally, you'll find somebody you did one thing for, and
they
they'll
find them-
repay you over and over because they literally so humble and they so appreciative for that rough spot you help them get through. They think they got to repay you forever. No, it's,
Absolutely.
yeah, it's
This is the other
crazy.
thing to add on to that point, though. All our lives require a balance. Is
true.
balance because you got to keep your cup full. So pouring into yourself is just as important as pouring into everybody else's cup.
Yeah.
So
that answers your question though. What's my biggest downfall
Sure.
as an artist is that I embody
I
selfless
love
service.
how you brought that back. Go ahead. Who next?
no one ain't say nothing.
Go ahead, no.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like I feel like all y'all niggas was answering for me. Like that. y'all niggas on some shit. Like I'm not taking from what y'all said. Y'all said so much powerful shit. Like I'm just taking it in. Like damn. Like that's how I be feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like if anybody, cause you know niggas be trying to downplay shit I do and whatever. Like regardless of what I do, niggas will try to downplay and they be like, all right, you got all this, but how come you not this? And sometimes I think the reason why a lot of times I have not cross over the hump is I stay around too long to niggas I'm not supposed to be around. And I think by me trying to see the potential and the growth that somebody could do is really holding me back.
No.
You know what
I
I'm
gotta
saying?
stop you. No.
Go ahead. Say what you say.
You made it way over the hump. You tripping. The thing about it is the way you talking, that lets me know some things that people said about you is reaching you. Because if you didn't make your way over the hump, you name the people that got the things you have. You name the people that you could gather 5 men at a table and could shoot a podcast late at night.
Talk to 'em.
No, really. Like you name the men that got over $100,000 worth of equipment in the studio, and not having you meet them somewhere that's in somebody else's basement where
like
they
it.
got to hold the microphone in the cord just to get the shit through. So it's like, no, when you say you ain't make it over the hump, that means somewhere deep inside you, you might still be living up to an expectation. Where in reality, you got to think, man, what was given to you. You worked for everything you got. You collaborated with your friends. You made things happen from your own muscle. So it's like at the end of the day, no, you made it way over the hump. You made it. You tripping.
I mean, yeah,
respect
on
that.
that sense, because all right, if you break down my life, I done lived in a $12,000 house on Marshall and Butler years ago. From there, 21, I done bought a property,
Exactly.
75,000. Now I'm living in a. If
Exactly.
anybody know me, a $500,000
So what you talking
house.
about,
Look it up. You know what I'm saying? Look at the equipment.
No, it's a
like,
Zillow.
but what I'm saying is, nigga to try to separate that from
But
like music, like
ain't
nigga.
Ain't that nigga's job? Ain't that what's the hater job? He's supposed to. The more you do, I'm supposed to throw more dirt on you, throw a little more slick shit at you. That's what I'm supposed to do. That mean you doing a lot. Screw what niggas talking about. Facts. Facts. Bro, it's like the things you done. It's like we all live in this city. We all from different sections.
For sure.
Literally, you talk about 5 men. We all from different sections. Bro, people know you in every section of this city. Bro, you ain't chasing nothing. All you doing is staying consistent with what you do. You ain't chasing nothing, and ain't nothing nobody words say that affects nothing you do. Boy, you did way more than a lot of people. Yeah, you tripping. People know you all over. I know my biggest features on both of my albums that I dropped, they came from you. Through links from you. You linked me with Enes to get him on a feature on my first album. You linked me with Quilly to get a feature on my second album. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody I know I met in the rap game, I met through you. You know where I was in the streets.
Known like
you
a
know that.
vein in the Philly
Yeah,
rap bloodstream.
for
Like
sure.
you gonna come across this nigga.
Facts.
And like if you really tapped in with the Philly, like you gonna come across that. So like
No
I'm
bullshit. I mean, people watch that, like hundreds of thousands of people watch that Hollow Man versus Arsenal, bro. That wouldn't have happened if I didn't call Known. I don't have Hollow Man's number.
See what I'm saying? Come on.
I didn't. Shout out to the Walk Down. It's my partners over there, whatnot.
Right,
but,
right.
Hollow Man versus Arsenal wouldn't have happened if Known didn't purchase this space because we shot it over there.
Right,
We shot
right.
it right in front of that record wall.
Right.
I had to call you.
Come on.
Everybody, we from the city. We know Known,
No, we
Hunting
know.
Park Known. Like
So
Come on.
that's our rebuttal to why you think you not where you supposed
No,
to
you
be
definitely made it over the hump.
at. So I think I mean
I'm living my. I feel like I'm
no,
living my dream.
no.
You feel what I'm saying?
Listen.
Fact.
It's few. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm gonna say some again, real shit. I'm about to bring it out. It's only 2 niggas I ever seen live off rap money. Is my cousin Ran Live and is Known. They the only 2 people I ever seen live off rap money. Now, a lot of rappers talk about what they do. Nah, bro. You don't have a space. You don't have a like I seen like grinding CDs. Like they had me outside
absolutely.
grinding CDs, like selling them with his face on them, with my
Absolutely.
cousin face on them. Like I'm just there. Like
aside from that, right? How do you feel when an artist think I'm the hottest person, I'm this, that, but you ain't never make no money off of rap or music? So how do you feel like you the hottest and you can't even monetize what you do?
In my opinion, it don't change if you the hottest, but
if they don't know the business, right? So for one, they don't have your drop. So it's not always the most naturally gifted person to be the GOAT.
Right.
Like if you look at Tom Brady, he ran the slowest sport. You know what I
He
mean?
was a 6th
4-4,
round pick.
Did
Right.
like this, but what he had, you can't coach.
Consistency,
the
effort.
No, the will to win, the heart, the mindset, like that. You can't buy that. You can't make somebody be that. It's either they have it or they don't.
There's a quote out there where it says, "Work beats talent when talent doesn't work."
Now, when
That's a
talent
fact.
work hard, and
Right.
you get talent, it's the perfect chemistry. But
You
that's
peep
like,
that though. Look, work. I ain't gotta be the talent of this in the room. You just mentioned Tom Brady, 6th round pick.
Yeah.
You know, tall, slow motherfucker.
Right.
He put in the work in the gym.
It's a fact.
And the
Still
talented,
putting in the work.
The talented quarterback is on the couch. Like, man, I'm better than Tom Brady. I'm way better than Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I know, and he probably is. Right? He probably is.
Look at Peyton and Tom.
But-
Peyton had all the records.
My thing
all
is if the talent don't go to work, if the talent ain't putting in work, I'm talking YouTube University, late night studies,
of it.
trying to learn what that does. What does that do? How do I connect this to that? How do I do this to that? How do I be my own engineer? I mean, like Kanye and Soulja Boy in the basement, really like just putting in the work to understand sound and Pro Tools and all that. Like,
That'll take you further.
Yo, if you don't invest in yourself, it's just a hobby. That's it. I don't care how hot you is. If you're not investing in yourself, it's just a hobby. You
that
rap on
circles
the
that
weekends.
circles back to I hate rappers.
Yeah.
He gonna bring it back.
No bullshit. Like,
How about that?
Next
that.
Poppy store is gonna be 2 niggas there. He's like,
I hate rappers.
that's gonna be the best cipher ever.
We gonna end it there? Let's go. Episode 2 in the books. Tap in. YouTube, socials, like, subscribe. Tap in, man.
we out.